Hi guys, today I'm going to be just doing a review on the body systems. This very first slide that's up here is a video and I would like for you guys to watch it. I'm just going to be doing a general overview of each one of these slides. You're going to have the opportunity to read them in depth and make notes if you need to. So this isn't going to be a really long lecture. It's just kind of giving you an overall review. Oh, for some reason, this is wanting to start on me, and that's not what I want to do. So let's see if, there we go. Okay, we're going to start with the respiratory system. It allows gas exchange between cells and the environment and includes the trachea and the lung. The respiratory system takes oxygen from the environment and converts it into a form that cells can use. In humans, that means that our lungs take in oxygen and rapidly diffuse it into the blood. The lungs accomplish this by passing large amounts of blood over gas exchange membranes. The body's whole blood volume passes over these membranes about once per minute. It could be argued that the respiratory system is one of the body's most important. Without oxygen to fuel cellular respiration, cells begin to die within minutes. So there's a little bit about heart attacks there. I'll leave that to you to read. But this last sentence is something I want to make a point of. The lungs also expel carbon dioxide, a waste product of cellular respiration, which could otherwise build up toxic levels. Now we're going to talk about the digestive system. One of my favorite systems to code is the digestive system. Digestive system, or the excretory system, ingests food and breaks it down into usable nutrients. Excretes solid waste products, includes the mouth, esophagus, stomach, and the intestines. The digestive system takes in food and processes it to obtain useful nutrients. One of the most important purposes of food is to serve as cellular fuel. I'm going to start at the bottom. When food enters the body, the very last, it's a little bit bigger, it is first chewed by the mouth to break it down into mush that stomach acids can penetrate. In the stomach, it is treated with acids and special enzymes that break the food's components down into more useful forms. Finally, it passes through the intestines, being squeezed through the huge surface area of the intestines, narrow tubes, ensures that as many useful nutrients are extracted from the food as possible. Let me do that again. Finally, it passes through the intestines, being squeezed through the huge surface area of the intestines' narrow tubes. It ensures that as many useful nutrients are extracted from the food as possible. The liver helps by releasing substances that assist the stomach and intestines in breaking down food, and by breaking down toxic substances in the blood. Once these nutrients have been extracted from foods, they are distributed to the body's cells by the circulatory system. The digestive system also expels solid waste components of our food that our body can't use in the form of fecal matter. Cardiovascular system, circulatory system, moves materials between body systems, including oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and waste products. Includes the heart, arteries, and veins. The cardiovascular system is a highly efficient system for moving substances around the body. The body's entire blood volume takes about a minute to circulate, making this a truly high-speed expressway for distributing oxygen, nutrients, messages, and removing waste. The heart is the central pump of the circulatory system, sending blood throughout the body in very high speeds. To ensure that we get enough oxygen to the heart even pumps blood through a special circuit to send large amounts of blood through the lungs quickly. The arteries are the oxygen delivery system that carry oxygenated blood through the body at high speeds and pressures. Arteries do not merely Arteries don't merely contain the blood. They have walls of smooth muscle which contract to help the blood keep going, even far away from the heart. This is why injuries to arteries are so dangerous. If the artery is injured, the body's whole blood volume can drain out through it very fast. The renal urinary system cleans dissolved waste products from the blood and excretes them, includes kidneys and bladder. The renal or the urinary system keeps our body healthy by removing dangerous waste products from our blood and expelling them from our body in the form of urine. All blood is passed through the kidneys, where special filters allow dangerous substances to pass out of the bloodstream while keeping helpful substances in. The waste liquid that's filtered out by the kidneys is stored in the bladder until the body expels it. The endocrine system. Secret chemical signals that allow body systems to act cooperatively as needed include hormone-producing tissues of the pineal gland and the pituitary gland in the brain, the thyroid gland, the adrenal glands, the pancreas, and the ovaries and testes. The endocrine system consists of a number of tissues that send out chemical messages called hormones to the rest of the body. Each of these messages has its own unique purpose to which the body system responds accordingly. The endocrine system allows the body to respond to environmental changes and to other types of survival changes, such as the need to reproduce. Some examples of messages sent by the endocrine system are fight or flight. When a threat appears in the environment, the adrenal glands secretes adrenaline. In answer to this chemical message, the heart pumps blood faster. Breathing deepens to take in more oxygen, and the nervous system sharpens perception and memory formation. Other changes also occur to make the body ready to fight or flee from a potential threat. I just think that's really, really interesting. There are also reproductive signals. When the body is ready to reproduce, the ovaries or testes send chemical messages that affect other organs, including the brain. For the female reproductive system, preparing the uterus for pregnancy involves a complex cascade of chemical messages that repeat on a monthly cycle. Hungry or full. When the body is hungry, your stomach releases a hormone that tells the brain and other organ systems to start seeking food. When the body is full, on the other hand, another set of hormone messengers go out telling the body it can stop eating. I think my hormones are messed up because during this quarantine, I think I have eaten and eaten and eaten. I don't know about you guys, but this hormone needs to be checked out for me. Anyway, okay, to continue on. Nervous system allows perception, emotion, thought, and rapid response to the environment. It includes brain and nerves. The nervous system allows us to sense stimuli such as light, sound, smell, and touch from our environment. It also allows rapid communication of stimuli within our body, such as sensations of pain, illness, and wellness. It also gives us the brain, a huge central processing unit that combines these stimuli into unified experiences and performs tasks such as recording memories, producing emotional responses, and thinking. The last important function of the nervous system is to allow our brain to send signals back to our body, enabling us to respond to environmental stimuli. The brain can be thought of as the control center that receives data, analyzes it, and then commands the body to respond. The nervous system accomplishes all of this using highly specialized cells called neurons, which can transmit signals extremely fast by firing electrochemical potentials. Musculoskeletal system allows the body to move on command. The muscles of the system of muscles throughout the organism operates to move the organism and stimulate the internal organs. There are several main types of muscles in a mammal: smooth muscle, skeletal muscle, and cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle is the muscle surrounding the heart and has the most important function within the circulatory system. Cardiac muscle is different from both smooth muscle and skeletal muscle and is adapted to make contractions continuously. Smooth muscle is better at squeezing and holding, while the skeletal muscle is best adapted to short bursts of strenuous exercise. I'm going to allow you guys to read that on your own. Just a few more things about the skeletal system, the musculoskeletal system. Skeletal system function. The skeletal system of animals consists of either an endoskeleton like mammals or an exoskeleton seen in insects or other arthropods. Some animals also use water pressure as a form of skeleton, known as the hydrostatic skeleton. Whatever form of the skeleton is used, the skeletal system has the same purpose to provide support and attachment to for the muscles. Besides support and attachment for the muscles, the skeletal system is also a very important protective measure. This is clearly seen in animals with exoskeletons. A crab or insect is always protected by their thick layer of armored skeleton. In animals with endoskeletons, the same effect is the same but much less obvious. Our cranium, in a series of interconnected bones which serve to encage to protect our brain from damage. The rib cage is a series of bones which extends around the thoracic cavity to protect the heart and lungs. Therefore, our skeleton also protects our most vital organs. Now we're going to talk about the integumentary system. I really enjoy the integumentary system too. Integumentary system, or exocrine system, covers the body and regulates its exchange with the outside world. Includes skin, hair, nails, sweat, and other glands which secrete substances onto the skin. Like our bones and muscles, the job of our skin may seem mundane, but is actually very, very important. Skin keeps our other organs in and everything else out. Skin is our body's first line of defense against bacteria, viruses, injuries, and more. It also controls how much heat and water our body loses to the environment, allowing us to sweat. Even goosebumps are part of our skin's regulation system. The tightening of our skin raises our fine hairs upright, trapping warm air close to our skin. Now we're going to talk about our lymphatic immune system. You guys have been hearing a lot about immune systems because of COVID, right? This fights infection, includes lymphatic vessels which permeate the body. The lymphatic system is a circulatory system separate from the cardiovascular system that carries water, white blood cells, and other substances. It does not have red blood cells or platelets because it is not the body's main carrier of oxygen. Lymph can move more slowly than the bloodstream, giving the white blood cells more time to find and attack invaders. Our immune systems are very, very good at their jobs. If you want to know how good, look at a patient with severely compromised immune systems. People without functioning immune systems can contract fatal infections just from walking around in everyday environments without protection. Prolonged lack of an immune system is usually fatal. Reproductive system allows the production of offspring and includes ovaries, uterus, mammary glands, penis, and testes. In humans, there are two very different reproductive systems. The male system, which is concerned primarily with producing sperm and finding mates, and the female system, which must prepare for pregnancy, childbirth, and baby care for reproduction to be successful. I'm going to leave that last part for you to read. Now what you're going to have to do is get a piece of paper out and number your paper from 1 to 5. And I want you to answer each multiple choice question. I want you to take a picture of that questionnaire and send it to me. Make sure that you go all the way to the end of the slideshow. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you have a good afternoon or day. Bye-bye.